Contractors versus Adjusters, go!
Alrighty, welcome back to the Contractors versus Adjusters podcast, where we teach the restoration industry how to sell their services to insurance adjusters. I'm here with Peter Crosa, our expert insurance adjuster. So, Peter, here's the situation. We've got a marketing rep. She's going to be making some cold calls out to adjusters. We really want to make sure that we're building positive relationships with adjusters. How do we do that without being spammy, without, setting off the radars? How do we make those positive connections?
Okay. I'll tell you a specific incident that happened to me one time. Not too long ago, a young lady called, stranger, didn't know her, didn't know the company. She introduced herself as a marketing rep for a contractor, and she wanted to come by and drop off some information. And of course, they spent $30 or $40 to print up a beautiful brochure and her business card and a folder, all this kind of stuff. And really, real estate space is precious anymore. I don't want your brochure, your folder. I don't care how much you spent on it. And I said to her, I was nice to her. I said, look, just send me your business card. And basically I'll take her business card. I'll enter her information in my phone. And that's all I need. And I'll remember. And if I see her at an event, I'll remember her and we'll talk and start the relationship that way. But no, she had to get that brochure into my hands because maybe somebody at her company said, we're spending $40 for these brochures. You got to get this into the hand of the adjuster, because what's in the brochure is all about our company and the work we do and all the self-aggrandizing stuff, which everybody says the same thing. And we have integrity and we have competence and we're certified by the IICRC and so on. And I said, no, well, I understand. And, if you have a website, if you give me your business card, I can check out your website. So just send me, your business card. No, she had to get that brochure in my hand. So she didn't come by. She mailed it to me because I told her I'm too busy. I don't need you to come by. She mailed me this beautiful $40 brochure package because I said, just send me your card. She said, the card's in the brochure. It's in the brochure. Okay. So I got the brochure and I found her business card. I pulled the business card out. I folded up the brochure. I threw it right in the trash. I kind of felt guilty about it. But on the other hand, I told her not to send it to me, but she insisted on sending it to me. And it was a letter. I call it a Unabomber letter. If you know what the Unabomber was, that guy that used to lived out west somewhere, and he would send people a bomb in the mail with a 40-page manifesto type letter. Nobody's gonna read that. So she would send a big letter all about their company and all this. I didn't read that. I threw all that stuff away. I kept her business card. And then, I don't know, she never followed up with me again. Maybe she didn't have that job in 6 months. I don't know. And it didn't matter. But that's not the way to do it. So if you're going to make a cold call, you try and find them on LinkedIn is a good connection point. Send a link on LinkedIn. If you're going to stop by their office, you could try that at times. We're independent adjusters and we market our services to the insurance industry. So, and sometimes we have to cold call too, because you can't find these people any other way. You just got to show up at your office. Beth does that a lot. My daughter, Beth, who kind of runs the company, she does that, and she'll cold call and you drop off some information, drop off a card. But mainly pressing the flesh is what makes it happen. So you've got to attend these events where adjusters are going to be. Somebody at your company has to do that. I know you're busy running jobs and project management and ordering materials and making sure the job gets done right. You've got to have somebody. It doesn't have to be a 6-figured marketing guru that knows all the adjusters and everybody in the industry. But it has to be somebody that can get your promo material out there, or just press the flesh, give the business card, sponsor some events, get your name out there, get your exposure. Because when I'm an adjuster, And I become familiar with that company name because they've been at my association. They've sponsored some things. I shook some hands. When I get them on a claim, I'm going to be a little bit more comfortable. I'm going to say, oh, do you know Heike? And they'll say, oh, yeah, she's our national marketing rep. And okay, so we've got like a starting point for a relationship. It's all about relationships.
So it's about relationships, not necessarily brochures.
Oh, God, no, it's not about brochures. Don't send me a brochure. Nobody wants it. There's no material, no space anymore, no filing cabinets. Everybody works from home. So that won't work.
You heard it here first. Relationships over brochures. Well, this has been a very informative episode of Contractors versus Adjusters. We're available on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, all of your regular listening platforms. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And we'll see you next time on Contractors versus Adjusters.